Peace, man. Yeah, I'm still at it, man. Going strong. And I came up with a good ass question on some hip hop shit, right? If you could choose any five MCs, rappers that's still currently alive, who would you choose and why? Now, my original question was a little bit too open. It was just any five MCs dead or alive. And I had to narrow it down. Maybe I'll do, five MCs in general, God bless the dead, for another video. But I was like, all right, currently alive. When I had asked that question, I had to narrow down my list. So I thought to myself, why? Who would you connect the most with and get the most out of that conversation? So I came up with a list. Number one on my list, Shabazz the Disciple. And there's many reasons why I chose Shabazz number one. The flow, man. Like, I always appreciated that, admired that about that brother. But not only that, it's the knowledge of self thing, man. The way that man carries himself, I'm saying, his conversation. I feel like I could get a lot out of that conversation with Shabazz the Disciple. So he was number one on my list. Salute. Number two, Razcast. Now, I listened to, some of his music, and it was dope. I give him that. He got a lot of good shit. And after watching some of his interviews, though, I'm like, whoa, bro is intelligent, show. So I know I could get a lot out of that conversation. I wouldn't even have to say too much. I have a couple questions, ask him, brother, go into history, shit like that. Bang. So Razcast, number two. Number three will be the sister Shay Noor from Griselda. And when I really thought about this question, I said it would be dope to include a female into the picture to get a female's perspective on things. And I like the way she carried herself, seemed to have a good spirit, good energy. I'm saying I know I could get a good conversation out of that, man. Like, I felt that way. So I chose the sister Shay Noor from Griselda. The fourth person on my list, I thought about, shit, I don't just want to, just be educated like I'm going to school type shit. I want to have a little fun too with this shit. So, boom. Who better to choose than Snoop Dogg? That's right, Snoop Doggy Dogg. And I'm saying, I looked up to Snoop ever since I was a youngin', man. So shout out to Unc, man. Snoop. The fifth person on my list, I was like, all right, let me make sure this is a good one. And it was kind of a mixture of either one person or another. I was gonna say Styles P, but I said, I love Styles. That's my nigga for real, for real. But let me choose Hove. Simply for the fact that in my cipher things, we looked up to him as like, that nigga that really made it successful, this and that. So felt like I could learn a lot from him. So that's my list, man. What's y'all's list, man? I would love to hear